Kara with iStampin.com. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these super cute sour cream containers. And there's candy on the inside, and it's really simple to make and super fun way to hand out treats for the holidays for Halloween. So I thought y'all would be interested in seeing how I made it. I used the Motley Monsters Designer Series paper. I'm going to be using a different stamp to show y'all. But anyway, so here's what I've made so far. So let me put this off to the side and we'll get started. Okay, and as always, I will have all the dimensions for you listed in my accompanying blog post. So don't be too concerned if you did not get a measurement. Just click on over to my blog post and you will see the correct dimensions. Okay, so we're starting off with a piece of Designer Series paper. Again, this is the Motley Monsters, and this is going to measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to use sticky strip for this. And what you want to do is you want to put sticky strip on one of the sides, on the short side. So either, you can do either one. I always put it on the right hand side. I'm left-handed, so you may be doing it on the opposite side. So just take your sticky strip and you're just going to lay it down right here. Okay, and then just cut it off. Whoops. Come on, there we go. All right, and then you're gonna turn it over, and this print, you know, the print is facing this way. So when I turn it over, I want to put the sticky strip that's going to be what I want to be on the bottom of the container. Here you can see on this one, this is the bottom, and I'm going to crimp it. But when there's a pattern that, well, here, let me show you this one. This one's better. So here, this is faces. So you want to make sure that when you put the sticky strip that you're putting it actually on the bottom of the paper so that the pattern is facing the correct direction. Okay, so I'm just going to put just, you know, maybe a little, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches right here, and just cut that off. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to peel off the backing. On both ends, and if you see that it doesn't, if the tape is actually coming up, just kind of burnish it with your fingernails and it should stick. All right, so I've got the sticky strip on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this into a toilet paper roll. So what I want to do is I just want to make sure that I've got the edges lined up, because once this sticks, it's pretty much sticking for good. So if I had to separate it, the paper would more or less tear. Okay, so now I can just get those ends together so it looks like so. And then this is the edge where I've got the sticky strip. So now I'm just going to pinch it together. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And then this is where I would put the candy in. But first things first, I'm going to get my crimper. And I'm just going to place it in like so, and just give it, whoops, make sure it's all the way in, and just kind of, I'm gonna do like a 1/2 turn. That's all you need. You don't want to crimp too much of it. So then your end looks like that. And I'm using Hershey Kisses, the dark chocolate, and I put in 4. 4 seems to be like a good amount. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to close it on the opposite end. So that's what gives you that sour cream container look. Like so. And now what we want to do is use your handheld hole punch. I'm actually using, this is an old Stampin' Up! Punch that they sold years ago. If you can kind of make it, it makes it's like a rectangle, and it really feeds the ribbon through there great. If you don't have anything like this, the 1/4 inch handheld punch would work perfectly. I'm just going to use this since I have it on hand. And then so you're just going to center that and punch. And if for any reason, if the holes don't line up, like, ooh, that one's really bad. Oh goodness. Don't worry about it. When the ribbon is put in there, you won't notice it. All right, so I'm going to be using our new cotton ribbon, and I'm using it in Whisper White. So I'm just going to cut off a piece. And I'm just going to feed it through on the end that I think looks better. And then also you're going to feed it through going towards the back of where you want the ribbon to face forward, if that makes sense. So you start off putting one end through the back, pull it through. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pull it through, if it will go through. There we go. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to crisscross, just like that. And now we're going to feed the ribbon back through the front. Come on. There we go. And when you're doing this, you just kind of want to make sure that the ribbon is staying straight. If it's twisted, it's easy to untwist. Okay, like that. All right, and now we're just going to cut the tails. And now all we have to do is just embellish it. These are really fast to make and just a lot of fun to give. Go. Cut that one on the angle. That was a little more straight. There we go. That's better. All right, now to embellish it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the Ghoulish Greetings stamp set. This is from our holiday catalog, and I'm going to be using Ghoulish Greetings. That's the one I'm going to go with today. So I have my Memento Tuxedo Black ink and just some scraps of paper. So I'm just going to ink this up. Okay, all right. And then I'm just going to be using 2 punches today. I'm using the 1 3/8, and then the circle scallop punch. And these are the old style. So I'm just going to center that. And then use my scallop circle. This is just a scrap piece of crushed curry. That's the yellow that's in the paper. Put those away. And then just going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And then just center it onto the circle. And then I'm going to just pop it up right there. I'm going to finish it off by using a glue dot. So like I said, this is super fast, especially if you cut all the paper beforehand. Do this like in a assembly line. You could get these finished in no time. So there you have it. So just stick that in there. This is actually for all the ladies that are attending my class tomorrow night. I'm hosting a class on how to make the Frightfully wreath kit tomorrow. So I hope the ladies will enjoy getting a fun treat before heading on home with their new Halloween wreath. So if you ladies have any questions on anything that I've done today, please contact me. You can make a comment below on the accompanying blog post, or you can send me an email. But I hope you enjoyed this project. Let me know what you think, and I will see y'all later. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day. Bye.